Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. When the Los Angeles Dodgers signed Yoshobu Yamamoto ahead of the 2024 MLB season, the move turned heads across the baseball world. They weren't just adding a new pitcher to the rotation, they were investing in history. The Dodgers made Yamamoto the highest paid pitcher ever in Major League Baseball. A stunning statement considering he had never thrown a pitch in the league. But what the front office saw in him wasn't just potential, it was dominance, precision, and a track record in Japan's Nippon Professional Baseball that made scouts salivate. Yamamoto didn't come to Los Angeles as an unknown. He arrived as a superstar, already one of the best arms in the world, and now he's proving it on the biggest stage baseball has to offer. The stakes were sky high from the moment he put on that Dodgers uniform. And now, just over a year later, those lofty expectations are turning into jaw-dropping results. In his rookie campaign, Yamamoto didn't waste time adapting. He conquered. Pitching 90 innings with a sharp 3.0 ERA, he became the cornerstone of a Dodgers rotation that carried them all the way to a World Series title. In a city built on stars, Yamamoto shined the brightest when it mattered most. His transition to major league hitters, ballparks, and the relentless pressure of the MLB calendar was seamless. He was not just surviving, he was excelling. It became clear early on that this wasn't just another international signing. This was a generational talent beginning to blossom in real time. Dodgers fans had seen greatness before: Kershaw, Koufax, Valenzuela. But with Yamamoto, there was something different. A blend of surgical command, quiet intensity, and cultural pride that added a new layer to the team's identity. Now in his second season, Yamamoto isn't slowing down. In fact, he's shifting into an even higher gear. Through the first 7 starts of the 2025 season, he's pitched 40 innings and posted a microscopic 0.90 ERA. Best in all of baseball. Just think about that for a second. In an era where runs come in bunches, Yamamoto has built a fortress. On the mound, batters aren't just struggling against him, they're helpless. With a 2.25 FIP backing up that ERA, it's not just luck or defense propping up his numbers. He's earning every out, overpowering hitters with an 11.03 K9 rate and walking fewer than 3 per 9 innings. That combination of swing and miss stuff and command is rare, even among elite pitchers, and right now, nobody is doing it better. What makes Yamamoto's ascent even more compelling is the historic context behind it. Despite a rich legacy of Japanese talent making their mark in MLB, from Hideo Nomo to Yu Darvish to Shohei Ohtani, no Japanese pitcher has ever won the Sai Young award. And Yamamoto knows that. Speaking to Dylan Hernandez of the LA Times, he acknowledged the milestone and admitted it's on his radar. "I've heard no Japanese pitcher has won it yet, so I'm awfully interested in it," he said through a translator. "I think that concentrating on each and every game and performing at my best is what will lead to a wonderful award like that." It's clear that while Yamamoto stays grounded in his day-to-day preparation, he also understands the magnitude of what he's chasing. This isn't just about personal accolades, it's about breaking barriers. As May unfolds, Yamamoto finds himself as a frontrunner for the National League Sai Young, with momentum firmly in his corner. But make no mistake, the competition is fierce. Chief among his challengers is Paul Skeens of the Pittsburgh Pirates, the rookie phenom who's also been electrifying early on. Skeens has logged more innings, 44 or 42.2, and carries a strong 2.74 ERA with a 3.00 FIP, showing he's more than just hype. While his strikeout rate is a bit lower than Yamamoto's at 8.65 per 9, he's been efficient, composed, and dominant in his own right. If he continues at this pace, the race could turn into one of the most fascinating Cy Young battles in recent memory. A duel between a Japanese ace on a storied franchise and a homegrown star trying to lift a rebuilding team. Beyond Skeens, there's a handful of other pitchers making early season noise. The San Diego Padres duo of Nick Pivetta and Michael King have impressed. Jesus Luzardo of the Phillies is putting together strong outings. Logan Webb continues to be the rock of the Giants' rotation. Freddie Peralta of Milwaukee is finding his groove, and Hunter Green in Cincinnati is flashing ace potential. Still, none of them are matching Yamamoto's pure dominance. His ERA is in another universe. His consistency, week after week, has been unmatched. Unless something drastic happens, an injury, a blow-up start, or an extended slump, it's hard to see anyone catching him if he stays on this path. He's not just chasing the award, he's setting the pace, and the accolades are already starting to pour in. Yamamoto was just named National League Pitcher of the Month for March and April, becoming the first Dodgers hurler to take home the honor since Clayton Kershaw in April 2023. Even more significantly, he's the first right-handed Dodgers pitcher to win the award since Walker Buehler in July 2021. That's no small feat when you consider the level of pitching talent that's come through the organization. The Dodgers aren't just known for power bats, they're a pitching factory. For Yamamoto to rise above that group and get recognized this early in the season speaks volumes. In doing so, Yamamoto also added his name to a rare club. He's only the fourth Japanese-born pitcher to win the National League Pitcher of the Month award. It's been achieved just 6 times in total by players from Japan. He now stands alongside legends like Hideo Nomo, who did it twice back in the 90s, Masahiro Tanaka in 2014, and Yu Darvish, who claimed it in both 2020 and 2022. That's elite company, and it shows how rare and special this moment is. Every pitch Yamamoto throws this season is not just about the Dodgers' pursuit of another championship. It's a celebration of international excellence, a bridge between baseball cultures, and a rewriting of what's possible for pitchers who cross the Pacific. As the season continues, Yamamoto's presence grows larger, not just in Los Angeles, but across the sport. Opposing lineups dread facing him. Broadcasters gush over his precision. Fans in Dodger Blue are witnessing a new kind of ace, one who doesn't roar with emotion but dominates with surgical precision. He's quiet, composed, and lethal on the mound. Every fifth day you can pencil in a masterpiece. And what's even scarier, he's only getting better. This isn't a flash in the pan. This is the foundation of something special, something historic. Sai Young or not, Yamamoto is reshaping what an ace looks like in today's game. And if he does become the first Japanese pitcher to win it, that won't just be a personal milestone, it'll be a milestone for the sport itself. So as May gives way to summer and the MLB season heats up, all eyes will remain locked on Yamamoto. Can he keep this pace? Will the league adjust? Can someone else rise to the challenge? The questions will come, but one thing is already clear. Yamamoto has arrived, and he's everything the Dodgers hoped he would be, and more. The Cy Young award may still be months away, but if the voting were today, it's hard to imagine anyone else hoisting the trophy. The history is within reach, and Yoshobu Yamamoto, he's ready to claim it. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Well. Baseball fans, brace yourselves. We've got a bombshell to drop today, one that's sending shockwaves through the MLBF and lighting up every Dodgers fan's timeline. After all the speculation, after all the rumors, after every insider tried to guess his next move, it's finally official. Corey Seager is coming back to Los Angeles. That's right. The star shortstop has just signed a 3-year contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers, marking a stunning return to the team where it all began for him. Now, if you've been following Corey Seager's journey, you know this is more than just another signing. This is a homecoming, a redemption arc, a reunion between a franchise and one of its brightest stars. Seager, who first donned the Dodger blue in 2015, quickly became a fan favorite with his smooth swing, elite glove work, and that calm, ice-in-his-veins demeanor that made him one of the best postseason performers of his generation. Remember 2020? World Series MVP, NLCS MVP. The guy was on a different planet. But let's rewind for a second, Because to understand just how big this move is, we need to talk about what's happened since Seager left LA. Back in 2021, Corey signed a massive 10-year, $325 million deal with the Texas Rangers. At the time, many thought it was goodbye forever. A new chapter, a new league, a new life. And honestly, it made sense. The Dodgers were loaded with talent, and the Rangers were rebuilding around stars like Seager. And let's not forget, Seager produced in Texas. He wasn't just a name on a paycheck. He helped lead the Rangers to their first World Series title in franchise history. He was clutch. He was a leader. He proved he could shine without the glitz of LA. But here's the thing about baseball. It has a funny way of bringing things full circle. Fast forward to now, 2025, and Seager is back where he belongs. The deal is 3 years. And while the financial terms haven't been fully disclosed yet, what we do know is that both sides made sacrifices to make this happen. Corey had other offers. Multiple teams were in the hunt. Rumors had the Yankees. Interested? The Cubs checked in. Even whispers from the Red Sox and Mariners. But in the end, it was the Dodgers who made the most compelling case. Not just with dollars, but with vision. From what we're hearing, Seager wanted more than a payday. He wanted purpose. He wanted a team that was ready to contend now. He wanted familiarity. And the Dodgers, they checked every box. This deal instantly transforms the Dodgers' infield and boosts their chances in the National League. With Seager returning to shortstop, you're talking about a left side of the infield that's absolutely stacked. Add in the youth movement that's been brewing in LA and the veterans still producing at a high level, and suddenly this team looks scary. Real scary. But beyond the X's and O's, beyond the WAR and the OPS Plus and all the analytics, this deal has emotional weight. Dodgers fans watched Corey Seager grow up in front of their eyes. He was drafted by the team, developed in their system, and helped deliver a championship during one of the most turbulent years in baseball history. Losing him in free agency stung. Seeing him succeed somewhere else, bittersweet. And now, he's back. Wiser, better, more accomplished, and ready to write a new chapter. In LA sources close to the team say the Dodgers front office had been quietly monitoring Seager for months. They stayed in touch with his camp, gauged interest, and waited for the right moment. And apparently, after the Rangers began shifting direction, exploring younger options, moving money around, that window opened. Seager, ever the competitor, wanted to play for a contender, and he made it clear. If the Dodgers came calling, he'd listen. And oh boy, did they come calling. Reports indicate that Dodgers president of baseball operations Andrew Friedman played a huge role in bringing Seager back. There were multiple face-to-face meetings, candid conversations, no gimmicks, no fluff. Just a vision of what this team could be again, with Seager in the heart of the lineup and at the center of the clubhouse. And let's talk about that lineup for a second. Just imagine Mookie Betts leading off, Freddie Freeman anchoring the middle, and now Corey Seager back in the fold. That's not just star power. That's postseason pedigree. That's experience. That's chemistry. And in a league where October separates the good from the great, the Dodgers are sending a clear message. They're not done. They're not rebuilding. They're going all in. Again. Now, of course, some folks will ask, why only 3 years? Why not a longer commitment? Well, here's where it gets interesting. This deal is all about flexibility on both sides. For the Dodgers, it keeps them competitive now without tying up too much payroll long term. Remember, they've got a pipeline of young talent coming through. For Seager, it's a chance to win, to shine, and potentially hit free agency again. At 33, still young enough to score one more big deal if he wants it. It's smart business, it's strategic, it's a win-win, but above all, it's storytelling. This move isn't just a transaction, it's a narrative arc. It's a former hero returning to the city that made him a star. It's the kind of stuff you make movies about. Dodger Stadium is going to erupt when Seager takes the field again in that iconic white and blue uniform. There's going to be standing ovations, there's going to be tears, there's going to be electricity in the air. Because this isn't just about one player. It's about identity. It's about legacy. It's about a fan base that never stopped loving their shortstop, even when he wore a different jersey. And listen, Seager's not coming back to ride into the sunset. This isn't a retirement tour. This is about winning. This is about championships. This is about unfinished business. So what's next? Spring training will be the first real glimpse of how this new-look Dodgers team gels. Chemistry, health, and rhythm will be key, but make no mistake, with Corey Seager back, the Dodgers just became a serious threat in the National League again. And for fans, this is as good as it gets. A beloved star returns, the team reloads, and the chase for another World Series title begins. So buckle up, Dodgers Nation. Corey Seager is back in town, and he's got something to prove. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.